guys, it's your girl Matt Cox here with MA Couture Crafting, and I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick about why on earth I've gone on this 3-yard quilt journey, what I like about it, again, some of the things that I think could be maybe changed just to make these patterns just a little bit easier for me, so on and so forth. So just a little impromptu conversation, and I know you guys are like, why on earth does she keep doing these quilts? But that's because I really am obsessed with them. I now own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the books. I wish that I had just purchased all of them. Now again, these are not the most complicated quilt patterns that you will see. They're actually quite easy, and you could probably figure out some of them just by looking at them. And that's okay though, because she's done the work for you. And the formula is just, it's genius. You know, 3 yards will get you a quilt top and the binding. I'm like, what? It doesn't do the front and the back, but it will give you a quilt top and the binding, and then you need to get an additional 3.5, maybe 4 yards for the back. Well, 3.5 maybe, I think, for the back. But no worries, you know, it's not a big deal. And if you want to make a twin, all you have to do is buy 2 of the kits or buy 6 yards of fabric. And then if you want to do a king or queen, you need to go on ahead and do 4. But I just like it. I like her. I love the way that she picks out her kits. Upcoming, I've had the opportunity to pick out a couple of kits, not with Donna, with another person, and that collaboration is going to be upcoming next month, and you'll get a chance to see what happens when I pick out quilt kits for these 3-yard fabric quilt kits and what that's going to look like. I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But these books are great. They're not the most expensive books. You get 1, 2, 3, I think you get 8 patterns in them. You do. And my favorite thus far is definitely Quick as a Wink. So if you were just going to get one, Quick as a Wink would be the way that I would go. I seem to be drawn to a lot of the patterns in that particular book. By the end of this, by the end of this journey, I probably will have made just about every single quilt in that particular book, but I like them all. There's a little something for everybody. They are a fast sew. When you look at her patterns, you'll kind of see that a lot of them are just like a big block. And that means that you are going through these very, very quickly. So if you need to do a quilt quickly and you want it to be funky and fast, this is the way to go. And something else that I like is that they're so easy to zhuzh up. And so I've done that with a couple of them. And all that means is that I've taken, if she's saying 3, so you've got your fabric 1, your fabric 2, and your fabric 3. Matter of fact, let me explain that. Let me explain a 3-yard quilt. You get 3 yards of fabric. You get 1 yard of fabric 1, 1 yard of fabric 2, and 1 yard of fabric 3. If you want to do a twin, you're going to get 2 yards of fabric 1, 2 yards of fabric 2, 2 yards of fabric 3. And then you sew them together like the directions ask you to, and then bam, you have a quilt top. So that's the concept. And the way that I zhuzh them up just a touch is I will take one of the fabrics, either the fabric 1, the fabric 2, or the fabric 3, and I'll divide it. Maybe I'll divide it in 2. There was one where I divided it 4, and oh my goodness, that quilt just sung. It's such an easy formula, and the math totally works out with dividing it. It's not going to hurt you to buy just a little bit more in case you go left or go right on something, but really 3 yards will get you a quilt. And I love it. As a beginning quilter, I'm finding things and I'm getting excited about different things, and this is something that I'm really excited about, and I'm noticing that her numbers are going up very, very quickly because the rest of you guys are really getting excited about it too. So that's why I like them. I like what she does. She doesn't even show you how to put together her quilts. She's simply putting together these kits that are amazing. Her fabrics that she's chosen, the fabrics that she's designed really do speak to me. And that's why I'm doing this. They're fast, they're easy, and they're allowing me to really sharpen my skills. I'm doing a little bit of work and I'm getting really superb results, and I'm excited about that. So if you are a newer quilter, maybe not a beginning quilter, because I wish that she would show you the direction to press your seams and maybe a few more directions, and maybe if it was spaced out a little bit more. And when she shows you how to do the twin, it would be great if instead of it just being, you know, like I'd like to see that fully filled in, and this one fully filled in, because I am tweaking things, and so I kind of have to draw it out so that I can see it. But other than that, These are just, they're foolproof, really. You will come out with a really cute quilt top if you give it a shot. So if you have been kind of on the edge about trying one of her patterns, you can also get some of her patterns individually with the kits. You get to choose one of the patterns with the kit. I'm telling you, the concept is just genius. I'm really enjoying all the videos that they've been putting out. I try to watch them as soon as they come out, and I'm just excited about it. So that's why I'm doing 3-yard quilt kits. That and the fact that I needed to produce some quilts very, very quickly for my husband's side of the family, and I was able to do that with these here, and I feel good about it. They got some dynamic quilts, one of which is still here. I still haven't given it away because I like it that much. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and listening to my spiel on 3-yard quilt kits. If you like, please stick around and like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. All right, bye-bye.